Hi guys, it's Kira. I want to do a fairly quick video on what I've been doing to naturally support my body with the ovarian cyst issue that I've been going through. About a week to 10 days ago, maybe a little longer, off and on, I was having some odd stomach pains, just all around the tummy. And I'd been trying a few different things in my arsenal. But when I woke up yesterday, I knew something wasn't right. Listen to your body, it tells you. The pain that had been starting to center in my belly button actually moved down lower right quadrant, and that's usually indicative of appendicitis. Plus I was running a low-grade fever. Just all the symptoms were there for appendicitis. So I went to the ER and came back with ovarian cysts. While I was there, they did put me on an IV of morphine and anti-nausea pill, or anti-nausea medicine. I don't know what. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. The regular solution that's in the bag, and then I also had to have a CT scan, so they had the contrast dye that went in. So that's a bunch of chemicals just jammed into your body in a short period of time. And I've been trying anyway, as most of you know, through my MS path to go more natural, holistic versus the chemical, the pharmaceuticals, those type of things. So I was kind of already a little upset that we were adding those chemicals in. But then something comes up that makes it even worse, and we'll get there. So when they sent me home, of course, they sent me home with hydrocodone. Narcotics, opioids, pain pills, anesthesia don't really work for me. My body metabolizes them too fast. It's the one thing my body metabolizes too fast. So where those drugs might help others in a 4 to 6 hour range, and it'll take the pain away, those type of things for me maybe last half an hour to an hour, and they barely dull the pain. So it doesn't work well for me. So to me, there is no reason for me to add those chemicals to my body. It's why I actually started my path on essential oils, because I was having a lot of pain with my multiple sclerosis and was not getting any relief from anything. So found the essential oils through a friend and have been able to treat myself in multiple ways since then, and am actually doing much better using essential oils than I was with traditional avenues. So I thought I'd make a quick video, and I apologize, I'm looking so pretty. It's been a rough 24 hours. Quick video kind of showing you what I did on both the ovarian cysts as well as the problem that arose this morning. So when I got home last night, like I said, it was just, the best way to put it is roached. I was just, duh. So I reached out to some friends on the oil, well, my oil community friends, my essential oil community friends. Thank you, ladies. You've been lifesavers. And they had some great suggestions for me. So I'm going to share them with you. The first suggestion they had is our monthly blend, or not monthly blend. Well, it can be a monthly blend. It's a female's blend called Clary Calm. It has clary sage in it. I love roller balls, you'll find out, because they're easy, grab and go, roll it on wherever you need. But Clary Calm helps with hormonal balance in women. Great for that time of the month. Obviously being great for things like the ovarian cyst, excuse me. The ovarian cyst. So first I put this on. Roll it on, right side, real fast. Abdomen from about, bottom rib to pelvis. Kind of all that right side. So I did that. Next oil that is good for spasms, pain, is one of my favorites. I don't have a lot in there. It's basil. And I didn't actually use it in this format. I could have dropped some on, rubbed it in, but I chose to use a roller ball that I have that has basil in it. Since it's great for spasms, I use basil a lot. So just simple roller ball that I put in there, and I filled with some basil and fractionated coconut oil. This, again, I can just grab, put on. Sorry, I love the smell. Herby ones, I love the smell of. So just grab that, put that on. Super easy, super fast. So that's 2 oils, probably less than 15 seconds rolled on where I wanted to go. I could leave more time between each layer if I wanted to, and probably would be more effective, but I was in a hurry last night, and you know, I wanted to get the pain gone. So put this on next. Basil, by the way, like I said, great for spasms. Can cook with it. People use it in some of the alternative allergy options. Cook with it. I said that already. Oh, spider bites, bug bites, those type of things. This is great for that as well. I'm sorry if I'm shaking this around and shaking the camera around. I'm trying to do this all one-handed, and I'm still tired and weak. So, basil next. Following that, I did a blend. Make sure I've got the right one. Did a blend that we have called Past Tense. I only used this the first time last night and once this morning. And this is our tension blend. Great for any kind of tension that you're carrying in your body. If you carry it in your neck or your forearms, or you've got a tension headache, this is fabulous. This is also great, ladies, in conjunction with the Clary Calm. Oh, grabbed the wrong one. With the Clary Calm for that time of the month. Those two together is your cramp 911. Don't leave home without these if it's that time of the month for you. So that was the next one I did. The following thing I oh, and I'm sorry, on the past tense, I did not put it on the right side of my abdomen. I actually put it on the left side, around my back, towards the right side, and on my hips, because I had been carrying a lot of tension there from my body was basically trying to protect itself. I was starting to, you know, really cramp in on myself, trying to protect that right side of my body. The next oil I put on is Deep Blue. This is one of the 2 oils that sold me on doTERRA. This is a lifesaver. This is great for pain. This is inflammation. Personally, don't leave home without it. I've probably got Deep Blue all over my house because it's fantastic. That's our touch. I'm sorry. That is our touch roller. That is the actual Deep Blue oil diluted with some fractionated coconut oil. So again, super simple, easy roll, go. Deep Blue does have just the oil in a 5 milliliter bottle, which is fantastic, and I will occasionally put that on meat. They also have a Deep Blue rub. I don't have my big tube down here. I have this little guy because I usually keep one of these night drawer everywhere. I've got one of these somewhere. This is kind of like Icy Hot or Asper Cream, but so much better. It's natural. It doesn't sting or burn. I love Deep Blue. Like I said, going from having no pain relief whatsoever in my life with the MS to the oils, this was key. So I love this. Last night and again this morning, I did do an extra step, which was On Guard. I used our little, again, touch that has the On Guard oil as well as fractionated coconut oil. I put this on the backside of my neck, down my spine, on the bottom of my feet. This is our protective blend. Why I used this is because of the fact that I was just in a hospital with lots of germs, and I'm sorry, with my immune system, I need a little extra help when I'm exposed to stuff like that. So I tend to use On Guard a lot, diffuse it, put it on. I use our hand soap. There's a huge On Guard line, which is fantastic. I highly recommend that. So I did that last night and this morning. So if you think about that, that's what? Clary Calm, Basil, Past Tense, Deep Blue, and On Guard. So 5 things the first time and again this morning. The rest of the time I was just using 3, and that was the Clary Calm, the Basil, and the Deep Blue. I was able to do those every 2.5, 3 hours when I'd get up when it was kind of starting to hurt. So when I did the 5 in the beginning and the 5 this morning, that probably took me a total of 2.5, maybe 3 minutes. And that was leaving a little time between each one. In the middle of the night when I was up, those 3, I probably had them done in less than a minute. And that's less time than it takes you to get, and I had them right by my bed, so I did not have to get up if I didn't want to. So that's less time than it takes to open, you know, go find your pills, open your pills, take a pill. I'm sorry, and it's not adding chemicals to your body. So to me, this is the most viable option. So this morning, we had some complications. It comes back to those chemicals that were put in my body. I did call the doctor and find out what was going on. But so I woke up this morning probably around 5 a.m. with one of the worst headaches I have had in a long, long time. Oh, I'm going to pause. See, my mind is not quite right yet. One thing I also did last night, as well as this morning with this headache coming on, going back to Deep Blue, is our Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. This is a pill that has frankincense, curcumin, which is in turmeric, ginger, green tea, pomegranate, grape, and it's also kind of got a tummy tamer blend in there, so you don't get an upset stomach with it. Most of our anything, you know, oral, our supplements, that type of thing, do have the tummy tamer blend in it, which is amazing because I was one of those people who'd get sick on vitamins. But regardless, getting off point, this I took last night before going to bed, and again this morning when I woke up with this headache. This headache was the worst, one of the worst I've had, and like I said, I have previously dealt with migraines most of my life until getting on a pretty good regimen with the oils, and I still do have breakthrough ones, but this was like a migraine times 5. It was making me very nauseous, and I was itching everywhere, and you'll see me still kind of itching, but it's not like it was when I woke up this morning. I mean, I was like scratching. So first thing I did was I tried that Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex for the headache, figuring the headache was just because of the nausea, or the nausea was just because of the headache, sorry. When that wasn't really cutting it, within about half an hour, I took 2 of my absolute favorites, frankincense and Melissa. This is a little bit more expensive oil, but it's well worth it. I took a drop of Melissa and 2 drops of the frankincense and put them under my tongue. Right there. Let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then I swallow, and I then usually rinse my mouth with water and go lay back down. So probably took a little while for the headache to go away, mainly because I learned what was going on is my body is detoxing from the morphine. I guess this happens with certain people. When I got a call back from the doctor's office, they suggested Benadryl for the itching, Claritin, like Benadryl for like 1 or 2 days, then switched to Claritin like 5 to 7 days. Then they called in some prescription. I don't remember what it is. I'm sorry. But I decided to go this route instead because I've been able to manage the headache with these. The nausea, I did our Digest Zen blend. It is our digestive. It comes in an oil. It also comes in this caplet that has the oil. I do have a touch roller of that I could have put on my abdomen, but I figured I had enough stuff going on my abdomen anyway that I would just take that internally. If it had been more heartburny, I probably would have taken our Digest tabs. These are fantastic for heartburn. Not a great taste, but hey, it's better than some chemicals you could be putting in your body, like, well, you know, the heartburn pills, you know. Tums probably isn't real great for you, so this is kind of like natural Tums. It's great. So did that for the nausea. What I did for the itching is I took, oh, one other thing I did on my headache, I forgot I had that. I have in a little roller ball some Melissa, Digest, and black pepper, and I put that across my forehead, kind of down my temples and jaws, and then on the back of my neck. And then I also put a little past tense up here. That really helps. And sometimes I will take that blend, the Melissa, the black pepper, and the Digest Zen in a caplet when I'm having a really bad headache, and put that internally and then just go lay down. I've done that before. Thank you, Tracy Lyman, for that tip. It's been wonderful. So what I did for the itching is I have several of these usually around my house for seasonal threats. Itchy, watery eyes, sneezing, coughing, you get the idea. This one is a decongestant because I put some melaleuca in it, but it's simply lavender, lemon, peppermint, and then in this melaleuca. I rubbed it anywhere that I had the itching. I just rubbed it on real good. I'm not too worried about it having a decongestant as well. Lavender, lemon, peppermint is a natural antihistamine, that trio. There are other people who maybe lavender, peppermint doesn't work, so they try basil with, you know, a couple other things. So, and we can always talk about that. So I put this anywhere that itched, And then I took one of our trays, which is simply the lavender lemon peppermint in a gel cap. I should take one of those out so you can see it. And I'm doing this one-handed, so I apologize. So I might be looking down a lot during this video, and I do apologize. I'm trying to kind of see what I'm doing. So I apologize. Okay, so most of our little soft gels look like this. They're really simple. Little teeny tiny, well, yeah, not super tiny, but small, and they're just filled with some oil. Pop it, go. That has helped. Almost within half an hour, I wasn't full body itching. Now it's just kind of an itch here, a scratch there, that type of thing. So, you know, itch, itch, itch. But usually it's like here, and wait a while here. So all of those things, it may seem like a lot of products that I showed you, but it's really not that much. It's really fast, and it's good. It's better for your body. It's natural for your body. You're not adding these extra chemicals to your body internally, your body externally. It's a natural way to heal, let your body heal itself, help your body heal itself. One of the things I will be adding that I don't have down here with me, since finding out that it's basically my body detoxing from the morphine that is causing the headache, the nausea, the itching, we have a blend called Zendocrine. It is our detoxification blend. It comes in an oil, it comes in a soft gel, and then there's also a Zendocrine complex. I take Zendocrine daily to keep my internal organs running at their most optimum and clean. I will occasionally up those amounts to do a specific clean or cleanse. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna get that morphine out of my body as quickly as possible. Instead of waiting to the, what, 5-7 days they want me to be on this other stuff to get it out of my system, I figured this would be a more natural and quicker way, possibly, to get it out of my system. So that's kind of what I've done. I just wanted to share this in case somebody else ever runs across these type of issues with the ovarian cysts, with pain, with allergies, with headaches, with itchy, you know, what do I want to say? I guess that is kind of like an allergy. Your skin gets allergies. Sorry, my eye was really itchy there. So if you have questions, please reach out to me. If you want to discuss something, I'm here for you. I'm trying to start to be as transparent as possible on all things. Like I said, I'm not looking the best right now, and I've gained some weight again. We're going to get it back off. I just had been being sedentary because of some of the stuff going on here. Getting back in the gym and restarting some oils to help promote metabolism. So you'll be seeing, as I start doing more of these videos, hopefully you'll be starting to see changes in the face, the body, that type of stuff. I do want to document my journey as much as possible because I do think it's important for those of us with autoimmune disorders, anything really, to stick together, to show each other that you can be your own wellness advocate. You know your body. You know your body. You are the only person who knows how your body should feel and how you should feel in your body. If something's wrong, there's nothing wrong with going to a doctor, getting an opinion. Yes, there are times that we may need certain medications, but for the most part, there is a toxic load that we do not need to add to our lives that we can take care of with natural forms like essential oils. So again, I was going to make this short. Thank you guys, especially thank you to all of you ladies who reached out and helped me with what I should use last night. I thank everyone who on Facebook responded with thoughts, good wishes, prayers, everything for what was going on. And if you need me, you know where to find me. Thanks, guys. Bye.